self-paced learning only is not going to get the outcomes that we want in people. We want to have pivoting outcomes and people being able to do things that a real data scientist or a real full stack developer does. And there is no way without them being mentored by one of these kind of people. So though we build a lot of content which was self-paced, and we could, genuinely we could scale just with the content as well, but we wanted to always add context to that content, and that's what we feel makes all the difference. So now we needed like a specific quality of mentors, and globally, because we were growing our learner base across, right? So we needed a very specific quality of mentor who was hands-on, not managing a team only, coding up themselves all the time, mentoring the team. And that was key to our growth, because that was like one thing. If we got that right, then learners would really experience the kind of delight that we were expecting, and then they would move towards the outcomes. So on that front, we initially had challenges where somebody comes in with great experience from the industry and is really a solid professional, but they can't teach well. They can't onboard things to people. And then when that doesn't happen, outcome suffers. And I like to say this, that engagement in an online edtech play is always a leading indicator. Outcome or a completion rate or whatever you call that, that's a lagging indicator. And there's nothing much you can do at that point when the course is over and you see that people haven't completed. So building up that engagement was really critical. We sorted that by putting together a process where every new instructor that we brought in was put in a situation where, like this, the discussion that we are having right now, but I would say a more technical webinar they would conduct, and the attendees would be like just about anybody who wants to learn about that. And then we would crowdsource the feedback. And only when a mentor got, like, let's say a feedback of 4.5 and above on 5 on a particular webinar, they would come in to be mentoring our cohorts. And that process really scaled. And now we can go to any geo and sort of, just jumpstart new operations there without worrying about how's the mentor quality going to be. Because we're fanatic about the quality of our mentors that we bring to the programs. And this is now helping us scale. We raised funds twice, and we raised funds before we had the product market fit. So I can totally resonate with what Faye is saying here. My personal advice would be for EdTech founders to not raise any money till they find their product market fit. I think, VC money, it's good, it's great to boost, like, jumpstart your journey, but I think a critical step in any edtech startup's journey is to first identify, 1,000 customers that really love their product. And I always like to say love their product and not like. They really love your product. And if you disappeared from the face of earth tomorrow, they would just be so disappointed. So find those 1,000 users first. And then, and that number can be 1,000, it can be 500, based on what geo you are in. But gain that confidence that, yes, there is this market for my product who really loves the product more than anyone else. And then that's the time you want to raise funds to then scale up in a different geo, or build a better product, or, bring in more team, build your sales organization, whatever it is. But I think you need to have your product market fit first.
Log on to GreyAtom's learning platform to unlock more content. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.